We welcome you to Los Angeles. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities.
First pitch coming at you right after. And today's starter, Tyler Glasnow. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Get back!
Move to second, Jackson. Back on a dive.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Man at second. Runner takes off for third.
Get out, get out, get out, get out!
To third, and he's in there easily. And that's another stolen base. Max Muncy at the dish.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. The tag, save. He scores on the swim move. It's 2-zip.
Well, I'm sure the catcher is frustrated right now, but you got to tip your cap. This is just a great bit of base running. Coming home, he knew it was going to be close at the plate, and he worked that swim move perfectly to make it in safely.
2 outs, runner on first. Next to hit, Jackson. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Well struck left field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. A laser to left. And they boost their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boo. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. It's 10-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 1-2. Rolled over to third.
Stand up right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
Whips it across. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So this one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and that's the inning. 8th inning coming up.
Well, I don't know what they they did in the cage day or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
13-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. We welcome you to Los Angeles. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi along with Chris Singleton. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Smash to the left side. Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run homer, and they add on. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time and at it back, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
On the ground. The throw to second, and that's all they'll get. 2 outs, runner at first. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 7-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Siggy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5.
I think we need to take another look because that was mostly a blur off the bat, Singing.
Yeah, it wasn't easy to track it initially, and that ball was just scorched. And StatCast telling us left his bat flying at 119 miles per hour. And I'll tell you, as a fielder, you're just happy when those are hit at someone else.
To the right side.
Pick up
And
the
that
ball.
chance handled. Whips it to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Max Muncy at the dish. One away with a runner at third. Here in the bottom of the sixth. To the right side, Edwards. Fires over to first. Out number 2 and another run comes in. Jackson now at the plate. He's a guy who does it all.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. This one smoked on its way out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing in the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well. Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ballgame to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
15-3 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab here, Shohei Ohtani. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Jackson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Jackson with an impressive 3-homer performance in his last game. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not a way to find the sweet spot right there.
Good start for him in this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. In the air, right field. Morel should have this one. 2 away now. So 2 down. Here's Max Muncy. So a walk puts runners at first and second. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Runner edges away at second. Double steal.
Come on, slide.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Will Smith to the plate.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Edwards settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in L.A., we move ahead to the top of the second now. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
We've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up.
And while it's still early, that one is absolutely belted. Carrying well, and it's off the wall. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Man at second. Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. No bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. And the 2-2. Oh, he can't hang on. Gets off a throw. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third. One down. Here's a big power threat. Jackson
drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
On base every time. Good speed. Comfortable lead, but they could always use another.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Popped up left side. Lopez has a beat on it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And they're all loaded up.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the
Sends it to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jacob Marcy. On the ground, right side, Jackson. Throws to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The catcher, number 13, Heriberto Hernandez.
Now, Jackson, 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Well struck left field. That one carrying. And it's gone. That's his 5th homer in the series. And they boost their lead. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now it's going to be Jackson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Hard, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay throw. And he's out easily.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position. Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And starting this one, Kyle Leahy. What do you have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. And the first pitch of the game is in for a strike. Just getting started here in St. Louis. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He made him pay for that one. His 32nd of the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. Here's the 0-2. Up the middle, Jackson. Sends it to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Batting second, the first baseman, Alex Burleson.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson digs in now. He's already homered in this game. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat's...
And that is that. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. Up the middle, Jackson. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jackson. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying.
And that one hammered, carrying well. Long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. The Dodgers holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Here's the second baseman, Jackson.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Come on, dig. Go hard. Go two. Dig.
This might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me.
Runner breaks for third.
Get out.
No throw. He steals third easily. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. That one missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
2 on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. That one carrying and gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard. His 9th homer of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 6-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And pitching in this game, Dustin May. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Walker on the move. And there's 2 down. 1 down. Digging in, Ivan Herrera. Up the middle, Jackson. Slings to first in time. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to right his first time.
Make the turn, go, make the turn.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now around second, going to third.
You're down, you're down.
Relay throw. The tag.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Now this is a rocket to left. And it's off the wall. Hernandez rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe. He beats the tag. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Man at second. Bounced it, he breaks for third. Wide throw, and it gets away. On the ground.
Hold up, right here, right here.
Throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 outs, bases full. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. The Redbirds trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This ball's chopped to the ground. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Saved at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 9-3. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jackson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my! All muscle to center field. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they slice into the lead. It's 9-7. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Done a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam, the drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
On the ground, right side, Jackson. Slinging it to first in time. 1 down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. See you later. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and we are starting over.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
So he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles underneath it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
11-9 the final. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the... And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Michael McGreevy. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Now. That's to third, and it goes just foul. The Dodgers have raced out of the gate to start the season. Ohtani gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting first, the first baseman, number 5.
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of a StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments.
Makes the catch, one down. Here comes Max Muncy. Two on, one out. Squares and gets it down the left side. Rojo not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
That's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. The 3-1. Runners on the move. Down. Will Smith to the plate.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Here's a 1-1. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Now all even up. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. Here comes the runner from third. In comes the run from third. And they lead by 2. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one is absolutely belted. See you later. That'll fire up the dugout. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add to their lead. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. That one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 11-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boog. A 2nd homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
One down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Ground Fastball up the middle. That's a base hit. Hernandez around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 12-0.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat. You smoke that
Well,
thing.
Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Cardinals nothing. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. So 2 down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy.
Max Muncy.
And the 1-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find.
But then Melu, so you're on not doing this on depth. Now.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
2 outs, bases full. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Makes the catch, inning over. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time. The Dodgers. So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Jackson. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball. Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
14-1 is how it ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, Hunter Brown. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson. Had himself a game to remember yesterday. He was a perfect 6 for 6. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. The 0-1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Up the middle, Jackson. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. So 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Jackson. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Here's a 1-2. Rudder takes off in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Rudder goes again. Swing and a pop-up. Altuve under it. And that is that. Back here in Houston, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jackson. Smash down the left field line. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Rudder breaks for third. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Ground ball right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Up the middle, Jackson. Fires in time.
Up next for the Astros.
Go ahead run on base. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. Another homer. Home run number 40 on the year. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. timely home run that is. Now they're in the driver's seat, and you can't overstate the impact he's had on this game.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
These guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's...
Takes it to the bag. That's one. And that's all they'll get. Here's the second baseman, Jackson.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gets it to first, and that's the inning. Dodgers.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. First pitch coming at you right after. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Tatsuya Imai. His ERA ranks among the best in the league, and it's earned.
Yeah, Boog, he's not giving away free passes and consistently missing barrels. That impact, it just shows up on a regular basis. It's been an impressive season up to this point.
Everything's down in the zone, and everything's working for him. Unlike your hips, the stats don't lie, Singy.
Well, the numbers say elite, and the eye test backs it up. You need to put that arm in bubble wrap. It's a long season, and they're going to need this guy.
Runner on the go. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second. Runner goes again.
Come on, get down, slide.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Solo runner at third, 2 men out. Here comes Max Muncy. This one in the air, center field. Myers on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. First and second, 1 out. Yainer Diaz will hit next. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. 1 at second. And that's all they'll get. 1 down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Find the ball.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That a way to find that sweet spot.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's a 2-2. Walker to second, pulls him off the bag, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So runner at second, 2 down. Muncy digs in. Man on second, 2 down. Ball one in the dirt, but kept close. One now. In the air, right field. Smith under this one. And that is that. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson. He's 2 for 2. Jackson recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Man, you smoked that thing.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is.
Runner takes off in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Man at second. Trying to move him over here.
All right, stay here,
Throws to first. One away here in the 5th. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. And now the 0-1. On the ground. Nice grab. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Back here in Houston, well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, Boogie's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Pick it up,
Swing
pick it up,
and a line
pick it up.
drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
That a boy.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Max Muncy.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. In there. Got him looking for the K.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. 2 on, 1 out. Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the catch for the second out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that'll load the bases. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Betts.
And now it's 1-2. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, we go to the 9th. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing. That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks. Bro, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. John Sciambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Starting on the mound in this one, Christian Javier. What do we have on him?
Veteran guy out there on the hill, so ready for anything and everything that'll come his way. I'm sure he's got a solid plan of attack against this offense.
Jackson now at the plate.
The second baseman, number 13.
Find the ball. Find
Swing
the ball.
and a
Find
hard
the
hit
ball.
liner up the middle of the base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock on your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers in this guy. And that one handled, not in time. He's safe.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game.
All loaded up. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side.
Come on, you
Fire
got it.
to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. High fly ball, right field. Smith settles under it. And that is that. One run. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Altuve runs. Pitching for a strike.
Struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
So up next, Jackson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The Dodgers off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Caught just shy of the wall.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Singy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seemed quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
So 2 down, digging in, Jackson. No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases. That's his 4th home run of the series. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Jackson. He's already homered here in this one. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Jackson.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
This one in the air, center field. Myers should have this one. And there's 2 away. And now it's Christian Walker.
For the Astros, the first baseman, number 8.
Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Astros walk it off 8-7.
Well, it's always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
And a final 8-7. The Astros winning streak is over. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find...
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And here is Jackson.
The second baseman, number 13.
The Dodgers are looking very strong so far this season. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. He currently leads the league in RBIs, Singy, and now's a good time to add to that total. In the air to left center. White under this one. And there's one away.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boo, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
This one in the air, center field. Harris settles under it. And there's 2 away. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's one of the best players in the game. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 2 on, 1 out. Here's a high chopper. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And up next for Los Angeles, Jackson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Flying around third is Betts. He scores and they have the lead. Runner around third. Relay throw home. Save. He beats it. It's 5-3. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Runner takes off for third.
Get out, get out, get out.
Runner breaks for third. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base, pretty much standing up. Well, at that time, he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Line drive to short and caught.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Olsen should have this one, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II.
The 1-1. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Now batting,
really important at bat coming up now.
13.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson. This guy with light tower power. In the air to left center. Harris has a beat on it. And that is that. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman. And Olson is set down. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the bottom of the 10th. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. Bounced it. He breaks for third.
Get out.
So wow, pitch allows the runner to advance.
Talk about guts and instincts. Read the ball out of the pitcher's hand, saw it was going to hit the dirt, and took off for third. It didn't get far away, but that was a great jump to move up 90 feet.
Right through there, got him. One out, the bottom of the 10th.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. And now a very big at-bat for Kyle Tucker. One strike away. Tapped up the first base side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
John Sciambi, Chris Singleton. The Atlanta Braves. One down. And up next for Los Angeles, Jackson. This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. He'll touch them all. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
The shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Chop back up the middle. Fires to first in time. And next for L.A., Jackson. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
One down. Jackson will hit next. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Swing and a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Oh, way to square that up. Nice hit.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it.
Runner on the go. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's two away.
The batter, number 50, Designated
Once he
hitter,
digs in.
Matt Muncy.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. They get the out. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that chance handled. No play. That's an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there. You win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
Live from Dodger Stadium, it's a beautiful night for the Sunday Night Showcase. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. And next for L.A., Jackson. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything.
Oh, now a great stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swung on, belted.
Come on, ball, get up.
That one carrying. Out of here. A towering shot to center. That's his 4th home run of the series. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here is Austin Riley. Runner at third, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Up the middle, Jackson. They score a run thanks to the infield single. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Chris Sale ready to get back to work. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boone. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Go-ahead run on base. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around third. He'll score easily. They lead it in the eighth.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
One out, runner at second. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Man at second. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Back here in L.A., on to the bottom of the 10th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. They don't score this inning. There'll be some second guessing for sure.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance. Out of here. Ball game.
extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Nine-6 the final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining. From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you today. All eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way.
All right, we'll be back. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
The second baseman.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jackson, the next to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run homer. That's his 50th career homer. Home run number 50 on the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 2 gone now.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Luis.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. He's already homered in this game. Left field, way back there. Carrying well. Going. Gone. Another homer. His 51st home run of the year. And they boost their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
At the plate, Jackson. He's one of the best players in the game. Big center field.
Man, you smoked that thing. Attaboy. Good job.
Up next for the Dodgers. The
And at first,
baseman, number 5,
next to the dish is Freddie.
Freeman.
Here's the 0-2. And Freddie takes the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers. The left fielder, Teoscar.
So a man at
Hernandez.
first. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. First and
Up next
second,
to the Giants,
no
the
outs.
center fielder,
So here's
number
Bader
9,
now.
Harrison
The Giants down 5, trying to battle back. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The batter, number 1.
Jackson will hit next. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. That one hammered center field, carrying well. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His 52nd home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Runner at third, nobody out. Luis Ariz stands in.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one
Swing and a ground ball. Jackson. The throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
when you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. We welcome you to Los Angeles. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this. All right, we'll be back. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. How about a report on him, Chris?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1. What a stop. to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. 0-2 now. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that's a one-out single.
Batting ninth.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding. And it stays fair. Here's Ohtani flying around third. The run scores all the way from first. Tag, and he's out. Try to get back, and that will end the inning. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Elliot Ramos. Man at second. Hard hit, right side. Slinging it to first in time.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Now this is a rocket to left. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. One down. Digging in, Harrison Bader. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first in time. Now here is Jackson. He's one of the best players in the game. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. He muscles that one out of here. His 53rd homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Alongside Chris Singleton, it's the San Francisco. Now, Jackson.
The second baseman, number 13.
Jackson launched a homer in his most recent game. This one in the air, center field. Bader settles underneath it. And there's one down. Next to hit, Jackson. He's 0 for 1. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that
Runner takes off in the
Get
dirt.
down, slide.
And he steals third without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. First and second, one out. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. To the right side. slinging it to first in time. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson. A 2-run double, and he is fly to center field. No question about this one. It's out of here. His 54th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there. Like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now Bader up to the plate.
The center fielder, number 9, Harrison Bader.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
One down.
Now batting.
And
The
now
second
here
baseman,
is
number
Jackson.
13.
He's already homered here in this one.
Find the
Into
ball,
center
find the
and a
ball,
base
find
hit.
the ball.
And that's a one-out single.
Man, you smoked that thing.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. First
Up
and
next
second,
for the
one out.
Dodgers,
Muncy
the third
digs
baseman,
in.
Matt Muncy.
2 on, 1 out. It bounces, and he's going for third. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open. Here, the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side. Devers steps on the bag, and that's an out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball 2. Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
That could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. And that'll load the bases. So it is a walk, and that sets up a big at-bat.
Yeah, definitely pitched him with some caution there. The hitter has to have some discipline and patience as well. Not being sure if they're coming at you or if they're working around you to get to the pitcher behind you.
Softly hit to third. Whips it across. Out to escape a base.
This team is completely in the driver's seat right now. He won the first 3 games of the series at home. and you have to come back for the next game ready to put your foot on their necks and win the ball game, win the series. You can dominate. You've got the energy of the fans behind you. After what they've done in the first 3 games of this series, you know this place is going to be packed for the 4th game.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week. Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
It's the same. One down. Jackson will hit next. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That one's in there. 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And now the 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Going. Gone. A solo shot. Home run number 55 on the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. To the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Back in the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
Out of here!
He's flexing his power with another home run, dude. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
The play. Jackson
coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 57th homer of the season, and they add to their lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another good swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball around in this one.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Jackson with a homer in his last game. And the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Up next to the Giants.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. The 0-1. Right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Up next to the Giants.
So 2 down, and now Jackson. He's a guy who does it all.
Come on, go, 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 go!
On the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Runner takes off.
Round it hard, round it
A
hard!
line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. The run comes in from second. Tie game here in the 8th.
What a clutch bit of base running, Bruce. The ball got home before she did, but she found a way to get around the tag and scored the run. I'm sure her teammates are fired up about her coming through for them in this big spot.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
The third baseman, Matt.
And a payoff pitch. Towards first. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Makes it safely to third, and the triple puts the go-ahead run aboard.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base.
Up
Will
next
Smith
for
to the plate.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Here comes the 0-1. That's a hit! Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
Now batting,
Jackson, the next to hit.
number
Outfield
13.
playing very deep. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman.
Freeman.
2 on, 1 out, and they're all loaded up.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here's Muncy to hit. Gap shot should score at least 2. In comes the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Close one here today, and your final 11-10. A 1-run. Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Los Angeles Angels. Hi, folks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Getting the nod in this one, Reed Detmers. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because Hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throws in.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
There you go. Find it. Find it.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Caught in between, trying for third now. And he's got no chance. He's out. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Come on,
That's
extra bases, extra bases.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner takes off.
Come on, slide, get out, get out.
Throw to third, out, and that wasn't close.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base, so kind of counterproductive.
Now 2 away as they get a run across. So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson, intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. In there, got him looking for the K. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some. On to the bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Jackson. He's one of the best players in the game. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Line drive, base hit down the line. Now he turns and heads for second. Now back in safely at first.
Yeah, great job right there.
Up
Squared it
next,
up now.
the
Here's
designated
Shohei Ohtani. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on,
Runner goes again.
Get out,
Bounce
get
to
out,
the
get
right
out, get
side.
out.
Throws to first in time. And that will end the inning. First and
The batter,
second,
number
2
19.
outs. Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels. Diaz is just 1 strike away. On a line. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.